Alright, and welcome back to my channel, Baseball Talk with Nick Morgan. So as of today, for most teams in Major League Baseball right now are about 10 games in to the shortened 60-game 2020 Major League Baseball season. I'm going to give you guys a quick standings update. Who's hot, who's not. We got some sleepers. We have some teams who are doing surprisingly well. Teams who are doing surprisingly bad also, unfortunately, but there's always going to be a few because not everyone can be a first place team. So today I'm going to take you through. I'm going to let you know where your teams stand in their respective divisions, the best teams in baseball, the worst teams in baseball. I mean, really exciting. It's scary and it's sad that we're already a sixth of the way done with the year, again, for the majority of the teams, but baseball's back. We still have 50 games left and the playoffs, a lot to look forward to. It's still anyone's race here. It's really exciting, guys. Baseball's back. I couldn't be happier. We're streaming games. We're talking about baseball. I'm watching baseball constantly. It's a great feeling. If you guys are ready for this standings update video, don't forget to drop a like down below, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get into it. Kicking things off with the American League East here, we have the best team in Major League Baseball. That is the New York Yankees. They are very hot right now. They have won their last 6 games. They sit atop the division with a 7-1 record. That's an .875 win percentage. And their offense has been terrific. Aaron Judge MVP season right here. 6 home runs in the last 5 games. His last game against the Red Sox, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. I mean, the man is going off. One of the best right fielders in baseball. I mean, that is my right fielder right there in Aaron Judge. We got Garrett Cole as our ace. The starting rotation doesn't look too good at the moment, really, other than Garrett Cole, but our bullpen is good, and our offense does do very well at the plate through all 8 or 9 innings that we play. In second place, now, good thing I'm not betting on the division here. You have the Baltimore Orioles in second with a 5-3 record, .625 win percentage. They're 2 games back of the Yankees. They have also been on a bit of a streak here. They've won their last 3 games that they've played, and they're looking to be really good. Another team that I really like, I think a sleeper team here, the Toronto Blue Jays, just under a 500 win percentage, winning 3, losing 4, and they've lost their last 2 games, but started the season off very well. The Rays coming in at 4th in the division, 4-6, got off crazy hot to start the season, and now they are not. They've lost their last 5 games. They were 4-1, now they're 4-6, and the Boston Red Sox are 3-7 at 300 win percentage, the worst team in the American League East right now. They lost their last 3, which was the set against the New York Yankees. Atop the American League Central, again, another really good team in Major League Baseball right now, the Minnesota Twins, a 7-2 record. That's a .778 win percentage. They have won their last 3 games, and the run differential here for them is +22. They hit very, very well. They had a good offense last year, set a single franchise home run record with 307 combined home runs with the entire team. Then they picked up Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain, one of my favorite players. They've got a good pitching rotation. They have a solid bullpen. I mean, this is going to be a very good team. They're definitely going to make the postseason. They're going to do well, hopefully go far, but not far enough for them to beat the Yankees, because again, biased Yankees fan here, if you couldn't tell. But super exciting. I mean, the Twins, 7-2 record. I'm happy for them. They deserve to do well. They have a good team. They're going to go far, and I'm happy for them. The Chicago White Sox in second. This is kind of what we expected here, but they are at a 5-4 record. I kind of thought they would have won a few more games here. A .556 win percentage, 2 games back of the Twins. They have won their last 4 games. They started off at a really cold pace, went 1-4 with the first 5 games of the year, and now 9 games in, 5-4 record, hoping to get even further. The Cleveland Indians set at a perfect 500 win percentage, as well as Detroit Tigers. Both have won 5, lost 5. They are 2.5 games back of the Twins, and the Kansas City Royals are a 3-7 record, 300 win percentage, 4.5 games back for first in the division. Closing things out here in the American League at the West Division, we have 2 teams tied for first. Those are the Houston Astros and the Oakland Athletics. Both sit at a 5-4 win-loss record and a .556 win percentage. Now, I kind of thought both of these teams would be off to a better start than they currently are. Neither have been crazy hot or cold to start the year, but we have 51 games left to see who the sole winner of the AL West is going to be. The Astros, really, they have pretty good offensive line here. Some of their big guys have gone over to start the season. They're starting to heat up a little bit here, but their pitching is really weak. Their bullpen is very young. Zach Greinke is their only really good pitcher in the starting rotation at the moment, so they have a lot to look forward to. So do the Athletics, who are in second. And in third, the Seattle Mariners, a 4-6 win-loss record, a 1.5 games back of the Athletics and Astros for first in the West. Not too bad. Kyle Lewis has been doing really well for them, rookie star. The Texas Rangers in fourth, right where I predicted them, currently at a 3-5 win-loss record, .375 win percentage, followed up by the Angels, closing out the division, a 3-7 win-loss record. I really wanted them to do a lot better, at least already this far, or this shy into the season. I guess it is still fairly young here. 3-7, not the best. They can turn it around, but they're going to have to do so very, very quickly here. They lost their last game, but they need to get back some momentum and win these games and start climbing up the division rankings. Another very hot team in Major League Baseball at the moment is the Atlanta Braves out in the National League East Division. They have played 10 games to this point, winning 7, dropping 3, and their last 5 games have all resulted in a win. They have a 700 win percentage, and their run differential is plus 17. A strong offensive lineup from 1 to 9 in the order. You have a very good rotation out with the Braves, and their bullpen is even better. I mean, their rotation could have improvements to it, but their bullpen is solid. They have some good arms to come in later into games. Their lineup, you have all those bats. Freddie Freeman, Ozzie Albies, Ronald Acuna Jr., the list goes on. Travis d'Arnaud had a huge game against the Mets the other day. The Braves are not just going to do well for the rest of the regular season, but they're going to go far in the playoffs as well. This is a team that's going to be really fun to watch for the remainder of the season. Now, the inverse of their 7-3 record is the New York Mets' 3-7 win-loss record. That's a 300 win percentage. They are 4 games back of the Braves. I thought they were going to have a really hot start. Instead, they are not. They have been super cold. They've lost their last 5 games, and the Rays are the only other team who have lost their last 5 games that they have played, which is the worst in Major League Baseball at the moment. It's the worst streak between the Rays and the Mets, and their run differential is minus 20. This is just not looking good at the moment. They have a good team on paper. The 1 to 9 lineup looks really strong. Their pitching rotation could definitely be a little bit better here, but Jacob deGrom, of course, is big. He's their ace. The rotation is not terrible. That's not what's losing the games. It's the bullpen. It's just the offense not bringing in runs. I mean, they have to put things together here, play some good baseball, and I think that's kind of obvious here, but the Mets do have a team that could win, and they're 5th in the division right now. The Braves are in 1st, and the other 3 teams that we see, the Marlins, Nationals, and Phillies, have all been affected by COVID-19 postponements of games. Now, technically, the Marlins are 2nd in the division. While they have only played 3 games, they have won 2, lost 1. That's a 667 win percentage. The Nationals are in 3rd. They've won 3, lost 4. And the Phillies have won 1 and lost 2 games at this point. The Phillies do play the Yankees tonight, and they will get their season regularly scheduled going from this point on. So, right now, the National League East doesn't look like a super competitive division. The Braves are going to run away with it. The Braves and the Mets are the only 2 teams who have not had postponements because of COVID. And, I mean, I don't know really what's going to happen here. Are the Mets going to continue to not do so hot? I don't know. I hope they turn things around. The Braves are going to continue to do very, very well. The Chicago Cubs are another very hot team in Major League Baseball right now. They sit atop the National League Central Division, winning 7 games and losing 2, good for a 778 win percentage. Their run differential is plus 10, and they've won their last 3 games that they have played. I mean, I have the Cubs doing well this season. I didn't know where exactly they were going to fall, but it looks like they seem to be doing all the right things at the moment. Their pitching is okay, and their rotation, could be better. I feel with a lot of teams as well, but their lineup has been getting the job done. They've been hitting the ball, scoring a lot of runs, and winning ball games, and that's exactly what you need here. So the Cubs sit at the top of the division with 1st. The Brewers are 2nd, a 3-3 record. They've had some postponements recently, as well as the Cardinals, we'll get to in a minute here. But the Brewers are 3-3, that's a 500 record, and they're currently 2.5 back of 1st. Now, the Cincinnati Reds have not had a hot start to the season. Though they have won their last 2 games, they are 4-5, a 444 win percentage, and 3 games back of Chicago. I thought that they were going to go ahead and maybe win this division here. They still easily can, but they have to really get some momentum behind them as they continue with this 2-game win streak. Now, the St. Louis Cardinals have had postponements. They've only played 5 games, losing the majority, if 3, and winning only 2, a 400 win percentage, 3 games back of 1st in the division, and they lost their last 3 games that they played before all their recent matchups got postponed. So they won the first 2 games to start the season, dropped their next 3, and have been canceled pretty much for the past couple days because of the virus, because of positive testing. And I don't know exactly if we have a certain day that they're going to be coming back and playing baseball, if there's anything out there at the moment just yet when they return. Now, not a surprise here, the Pittsburgh Pirates are at the bottom of the NL Central. They've won 2 games, lost 7, good for a 222 win percentage, 5 games back of 1st. They did lose their last 4 games, and their run differential is negative 12. Not much to say here. This is kind of something we all expected with the Pirates this year. Rockies have had a very hot start to this season. They currently are tied with the Dodgers for 1st in the NL West With 8 games played, they have won 6, lost 2. That puts them at a .750 win percentage and a plus 19 run differential. Their offense has gone off in these games so far. They've done very well. Their pitching has looked good. German Marquez has been really good on the mound, as well as a couple other notable guys. But I like the Rockies. If they can somehow be very close with the Dodgers up there for first in the division, that might be a big shocker. They're a sleeper team at the moment. I definitely do not expect them to do this well. I thought they were going to be closer to the bottom of the division for the majority of the season. And moving on, like I said, with the Los Angeles Dodgers here, again, tied for first. A .700 win percentage. They have played more games. They've won 7, lost 3 through 10 so far this season. They've won their last 2 and have a positive 30 or a plus 30 run differential. I mean, this team can hit very well. That is obvious. They have good pitching, a good bullpen, but they can definitely hit the ball very well. Mookie Betts, Cody Bellinger, Justin Turner, Corey Seager, Max Muncy. I mean, this is a nasty team. In third, the San Diego Padres, who have also had a pretty hot start. Though they have lost their last 2 games, they have a 6-4 record through 10 games so far. 1 game back for first and a .600 win percentage. Now the Giants sit at a .500 win percentage, 5 games won, 5 games lost, and they are 2 games back for first. Now, the Diamondbacks have not been hot this season to start, which is unfortunate. I'm rooting for them. I still think that they have a chance here, but they are 3-7. It's a .300 win percentage, 4 games back. They've lost their last 2 games, a negative 25 run differential there, and I just really hope the Diamondbacks can kind of get things together, get some momentum behind them, and win some games. I want to see them do well. I don't want to see them at the bottom of the division, but that's going to close things out here for our standings. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to drop a like down below, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know down below in the comment section where your team stands in their respective division. Do you think they're going to do better or worse moving forward this year? Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.